Because she's a cat. Right. Yeah, you're quite the news person. What the fuck? Personality. Sure. The Daily Yarn, eh? I'm guessing that's a newspaper of some sort for cats. Just go with it, I guess. I don't understand why this game has to use, like, random ass made up shit like that, because it's really not that clever. It's just really bad puns, pretty much. That's how you Grimmelkins, or Grimmelkins? Sure. Learn what's going on in the world, in it. I guess that's a Grimmelkin. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry to all the Nino Kuni tryhards out there. I really don't care. I really don't. Well, aren't you all knowledgeable little things? Yes, the Daily Yarn is the fucking premier news provider for Grimmelkins across the world. And lately we are all being glued to the tales of your adventures. I don't know why, actually. His adventures aren't that exciting. But, you know, doesn't really matter, I guess. Gee, thank you, ma'am. It's kinda embarrassing, but yeah, thanks. Well, perfect nonsense. Embarrassing? Don't be silly. You're a hero. Oh, by the way, I have something to tell you. You're here in search of one of the magic stones to help restore your wand to its former glory, aren't you? How did you know? Yes, that's exactly why we're here. Then you're in luck. I am the professor of whatever the fuck that word is again. We're doing things. The professor of doing things. You see. And I'm going to tell you everything I know about Mornstar. Fantastic. Can't wait to learn about the wand. Crikey. Exactly, crikey. Crikey. Also, okay. Remember when I was, like, baffled at what kip meant when we went to the Tombstone Trail place? I know what that word means now because I looked it up. Apparently, kip is a British slang term for taking a rest or a nap. Or sleeping. Or shit like that. So, I guess British slang, I'm taking a kip instead of I'm gonna go take a cat nap or something. That's what I learned to tell you guys for this recording session. Don't get used to me teaching you words, because it's probably not going to be a very common thing. What are the chances of that, eh? There's a turn up for the books. Yes. Yeah, awesome. Not at all. Now, according to my research, Mornstar was fashioned. I knew that word. By none other than the Wizard King himself. And just just prior to settling down, why they would fuck with that word, I don't know, to his eternal slumber, he divided the incredible power of the wand and sealed it inside the 3 magic stones. Stones were entrusted to his most faithful followers in order to prevent, very good, spelt it wrong, but very good, prevent the wand's power from falling into the wrong hands. His most faithful followers, huh? Do you think that creature we fought on the Tombstone Trail could have been one of them? Now, concentrate, prepare yourself for the most important part of what I have to tell you. If my theory is correct. Awesome. One of the followers in the stone they were entrusted to is in the cave beyond the village, known as the Glittering Grotto. Awesome. Bingo. That must be where the map of the stone was pointing us to, which is where I went first, actually. Yaha. The map of the stones. You mean you knew precisely where it was already? So you haven't helped, or I haven't helped you at all? How inexpressibly disappointing. Inexpressibly? I'm assuming? Sure. If this is how cats would talk in English, I would slap a lot of cats. Just gonna say. Now that's not true. We didn't know anything about the Wizard King, or his followers, or any of that stuff. Thank you, Professor. Now Oliver's doing it like that? Really? Really? Just because the dialogue is... I don't understand. Professor... Esther, you fuck! Why? Purrofessor. I'm just gonna pronounce it like how it's fucking spelt now. Purrofessor. What kind of place is this glittering god? Don't ask the question. Just don't ask the question. Well, I mentioned is a cave just beyond Yule. A cave marked on ancient maps as the Maw of the Mountain King. Right. My theory is that the Mountain King and the Wizard King are one and the same. Anyway, the cave has the power to suck objects into the darkest depths. All of which leads me to theorize that one of the Wizard King's magic stones may be hidden in the depths of the part of the grotto. Uh-oh, I've got a funny feeling about this. Yes, I am sure you have. I am sure you have. You great big wimp. Okay. Now that we're done calling people names... No, it's not. Shut up. Fucking... Why? Why does this scene exist? What is the purpose behind them bitching to each other? I don't give a fuck what their problems are in life. We're trying to save the world here. You think they could keep it in their pants for like 2 seconds? It's retarded. It's interpretedness and whatever the fuck that word is. Fuck it. Before you go rushing off in pursuit of the stones, you'll need the permission from the village elder to enter the glittering grotto. Or I could just kill the fucking guard, because I'm sure that we could take him. The village elder. Precisely. I'm gonna slap Oliver too. Fuck slapping the cat. I'm slapping Oliver for, like, keeping this going. Precisely. But he's always at the fucking gathering of the elders at the moment. Oh, eh? Okay. That's good. You have to wait until tomorrow to meet him, so let's go sleep in the inn, I guess. I was hoping to be able to accommodate you at my home. Oh, even better. We get a free nap, I guess. But I'm afraid, even though they only cost like 50 bucks. But I'm afraid there's not enough room there to swing a cat. Or, I guess not. It's okay. You've done more than enough already. Thank you so much, Professor Tabitha, or Tabitha? Tabitha? I don't know. I don't know what that word was anymore. It's like Tabitha, something like that. Don't be silly. It's me who should be thanking you. It's not every day you get to provide a renowned hero the help of fucking on his legendary quest. It's not that legendary. It's really not. There should be room for all of you at all in the inn, just inside the entrance of the village. I wish you a perfectly wonderful night rest. So we do have to go to the inn. Awesome. Anyway, on with my story about... Okay, let's try and find the door, actually. Found it! Alright, anyway, back with my story. I was laying in bed. I was kind of tired, but not really. It was like one of those moments where I can already feel that the cutscene's gonna happen again. Welcome to One Cat's Cradle fucking chain, the ends and shit. Stay at the night, yes. 240, it was 50 last time, you dick. I obtained something. A map, probably. Okay, so, anyway, I was laying in bed. I was kind of tired, but not really. It was kind of one of those moments where you just get tired of being awake, so you lay down to try and sleep. And, woke up several times during the night. And there's a cutscene of white light. Alright, I'll shut up.
Well,
my story can wait.
It is you, the famous Alicia. To what do I owe this pleasure? I see. So you have come to do battle. How very unwise. And you a great sage. What do you hope to achieve? You know that all magic is powerless in my presence. Foolish girl, I have just the place for you. A prison of eternal darkness.
Wasn't that lovely? Craig, sounds like a proper the stinker of a dream, Ollie boy. Not as bad as mine was, actually. It was Shadar, was there? Or Shadar was there. Okay. And Mom, Shadar, he defeated her. And fucking, there was nothing I could do. Because you weren't there, you dumbass. You weren't there. Calm your shit. Calm down, Oliver. It was just a dream, exactly. Okay, I'll 1 second. Fucking, my alarm's going crazy. Okay, we're good? Kind of. It's okay. Okay, she was right, Ollie boy. Fucking, anyway. It wasn't your mom. It wasn't your ma'am. Apparently, that's how you say mom. In wherever he's from. Was it? It was Alacia. Alacia, of course. How stupid. How stupid is Oliver? I guess it was, huh? Sorry, everybody. Yeah, no, your mom died from like a heart attack or something, so, you know, kind of worse, but whatever. We will save her. We have to. Of course we fucking will. Or, of course we fucking do. It's the whole reason we're on this journey, isn't it? Yes, it is. Great. Glad we've cleared that up. I'm really glad that this scene exists, too. So, if you guys forgot, the whole reason why we're trying to save the world, it's so that people don't get trapped inside of little glass balls. Just like his mom's soulmate did. Can we go and see what the village elder is fucking doing now? Yeah, we best be getting going. Oh, I asked a nice lady who runs the inn, and she said his house is over by the big frozen pond at the back of the village there. Okay, back to my story. I was laying in bed, I woke up a couple of times during the night, and pretty much what happened was I finally fell asleep, kind of thing. It didn't really feel like I fell asleep, though. It was kind of like I was only half asleep for a little while. But I was asleep, and during my sleeping time, I'm going to open this. During my sleeping time, I started dreaming about something. Didn't know it was a dream. Kind of thought it was real. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. But pretty much it was like... Okay, so how it started was... I was at school, in a classroom. I'm assuming it was like a science classroom. Anyway, there was like a little chart graph thing. And it was moving. I don't know if it was on a projector or an overhead or something. But it was fucked up, nonetheless. And I didn't really understand what was going on. But one of the people beside me was just like super enthralled by it and sitting there like, oh yeah, no, this is the best thing ever, and I'm gonna finish my story before I keep the game going. Anyway, he was like, oh yeah, no, this is great information. He was like writing down a shit ton of notes, and then I was like, all right, so it must be kind of cool. And then the graph changed, and it was like you could hear this noise in the background. It was kind of like electric noise, like white noise, static, with like wind blowing in the background, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it. Anyway, the graph changed into like a lot